Now, paying the bills is a struggle for many families in Maine. Prices are rising at the highest rate in 40 years. No surprise, housing is the biggest expense for most families each month. Finance research company Ascent says housing eats up about 35% of people's budgets. But the second biggest expense is transportation at 16%. It's well above food costs, which come in at 12%. Now, the cost of transportation is not the only concern that many people have about getting from point A to point B. Accessing that transportation is also a struggle, especially for those living in our more rural areas.
But now a new grant will allow one Maine organization to address the issue of transportation in 2 of Maine's counties. News Center Maine's Carly Dion explains.
The U.S. Department of Transportation is awarding Eastern Maine Development Corporation a grant of nearly $450,000. The organization applied for these funds with a goal of improving transportation in Penobscot and Piscataquis counties. Lee Umphrey is EMDC president.
The problem is folks live far away and in big distances, and both northern Penobscot and Piscataquis County are huge rural areas.
Far away from jobs, healthcare, and other resources. Umphrey says the path is clear. Accessibility needs to be better.
So we're going to come up with solutions that are going to connect people in rural Maine to the resources not only in their area, but down here to the service center in Bangor.
Step 1 of the project, partnering with researchers at the University of Maine to identify the issues and
to come up with some solutions that are both climate friendly and affordable.
Sue Mackey Andrews is a volunteer for Helping Hands with Heart, a nonprofit based in Piscataquis County working with EMDC on this project. She says part of the study will involve a survey for people living there.
To find out what do people really need, where do they need to go, how best do they need to get there.
Mackey Andrews says another top priority is transportation accessibility for people with disabilities.
We were talking about maybe having transportation hubs throughout the region, where if people could get to those hubs, they could be transported to other different locations.
Umphrey says he expects it will take about a year for the study to wrap up and solutions identified. Carly Dion, News Center, Maine.